Welcome to an exciting new show called The Alternate Route. My name is Maria Tabone. On today's show, we're going to cover aromatherapy. So let's start with the basics. What is aromatherapy? It's the wonderful world of scents, but it's actually much more than that. And even though it sounds kind of new agey, aromatherapy has been around for thousands of years. If you think back to a time where you would come home and smell fresh baked goods or your mother's signature dish cooking, what feeling does that evoke? Cinnamon buns have that effect on people. It always takes them back. It can take you back to a happy time, or it can take you back to a not so happy time, especially if the fragrance is of someone who broke your heart. But either way, it evokes a feeling and your body feels the changes. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and later the Europeans found out that oils of marjoram and cypress were useful for comforting grief and sadness by strengthening the brain so a person can go on with their life. Essential oils are mentioned all throughout the Bible. Now, one aroma that I just happen to love is my sage stick. The Native Americans used sage sticks for purification. So whenever I know anyone who buys a new house or gets a new office, I always offer to sage it to purify the new surroundings and remove any past negativity. Now, aromatherapy has many benefits. It's a powerful healing therapy and has uses far beyond being great perfume. Today, I'll focus on 5 specific oils that everyone should have in their home at all times. So what can aromatherapy do for you? Well, it can help to reduce stress, give you more energy, treat your skin, and help with a stomach ache. You can even clean your house in the most natural, safe, green, non-toxic way. Now, just to give you a brief description of how it works, your smell receptors are direct extensions to the part of your brain called the hypothalamus, which connects your emotional brain called the limbic system. So smell is linked to your emotions, your behavior, and your memory. So this really explains how inhaling or applying a certain essential oil can improve your health. Now, just to break it down a bit, the fruity and floral scents, such as lavender, rose, geranium, and orange, they calm us. The minty scents, such as peppermint and spearmint, they're the great anti-inflammatories. You can use them for sore muscles, and they also help with anger. Now, this makes sense since anger is an inflammation of your emotions. So peppermint is wonderful for that. Now, the spicy scents such as eucalyptus, clove, black pepper, and rosemary, they're stimulating and they give you energy. They also help with memory, behavior, and emotions. Now, rosemary has actually been known as the memory oil. So where do essential oils come from? Well, they're extracted from certain species of flowers, grasses, fruits, leaves, roots, and trees. They're very concentrated. They're used in food and drink to give that natural flavor and aroma. They're also used in household products as they're great for cleaning and disinfecting without being toxic. And you really want to consider this, especially if you have children or pets that explore everything in a house. Now, they're also used for many cosmetics for cell rejuvenating and beautifying, but mostly people love the aroma and the mood-enhancing capabilities. So let's get started. First, let me say that you should really always buy 100% pure essential oils. There are some blends and they're great. However, make sure that the blends are made with pure essential oils. I like making my own blends and it's really so easy. But for beginners, using single oils is the way to go. Now, the first oil of the day, you've seen it, you've smelled it, you love it, you know it, it's lavender. Now, I don't know of anyone who doesn't love the smell of this wonderful herb. And no home should be without this superstar. Of all the oils, I find this one to be the most versatile. Now, the most popular of the essential oils, let me find my little lavender bottle here. Lavender not only smells terrific, but it can make you look and feel great too. It traces back about 2,500 years. Now, the wonderful thing about all the oils I'll talk about today is that the research is pretty solid. I think 2,500 years is a pretty good run, no? It was used in ancient times to tame lions and tigers, so if it can calm them, it can calm you. So that being said, it's been used to calm anxiety, insomnia, depression, support your immune system, and treat skin lesions. It's great for the skin. You can take a bath with 5 to 6 drops of the oil in it. Now always put the oil in after the water has finished filling up. It'll help dry skin and it'll also help relax you. You know, one recent study discovered that lavender increased the time you spent in a deep sleep. It's that sleep that you feel when you take that little cat nap. Now the list is long, but here are a few other ways lavender can be helpful. It's antifungal, anti-inflammatory, helps relax the muscles, helps with headaches and migraines. Now on each temple and the third eye, which is our 6th chakra, you apply the oil. Helps with menstrual cramps, allergies, asthma, burns. You can apply straight lavender right on a burn. I keep it in the kitchen since I tend to burn myself often, and it works. It really minimizes the scarring. For sunburn relief and insect bites, you can mix 10 drops of lavender oil to about 4 ounces of water in any spray bottle and just spray it on as needed. You can make wonderful sachets with the dried flowers, and you can add it to drawers and closets. You can put a few drops on a cloth, throw that cloth into the dryer, and it will make your clothes smell wonderful. And keep it in the car in case you feel a little bit of that road rage coming on. You just take a little whiff and it'll calm you right down. So now on to Roman chamomile. Discovered in the mid-16th century, Roman chamomile is a small perennial herb that was used by Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. It's a great relaxing herb for adults as well, especially on the nervous and digestive systems. Helps with PMS, it's an anti-inflammatory, helps with abdominal pain, gallbladder problems, throat infections, relieves allergies, asthma, helps with all types of skin conditions. Now, Roman chamomile can be used in vapor therapy, which I'll talk about in a few minutes, for nervous complaints, headaches, and migraines. It can also be used in a blended massage oil or diluted in the bath. Now, lotions and creams, Roman chamomile is great. It can be used as a cream base for diaper rash, burns, and sunburn. Now, peppermint. Peppermint has become one of the most popular of the essential oils. It's been known for its pungent minty flavor and healing powers since the 17th century. It's believed to have come to North America by way of the Orient. It's also very refreshing to the mind, body, and spirit, and it's very well known for its ability to suppress symptoms of indigestion. In fact, that's why mint-flavored candies and liqueurs are popular after dinner treats. Now, the compounds of peppermint oil reduce spasms of the colon and intestinal tract. This makes it useful in soothing menstrual cramps, and it's often used to treat irritable bowel syndrome, or as you may know it as IBS. The wonderful minty scent can really improve a person's concentration and focus. It relieves dizziness. Now, peppermint oil is frequently given in these coated capsules, particularly when treating IBS, diverticulitis, and other chronic intestinal disorders. Now, the coating prevents the release of the oil's therapeutic agents before it reaches the large intestine. Now, otherwise, they'd be absorbed in the stomach and they'd never reach the targeted destination. Now, another medicinal action of peppermint oil is to ease a headache. You can apply this across the forehead, on the temples. Studies have shown that it is as effective in relieving a headache as 1,000 milligrams of acetaminophen. That's pretty good. So the next time you feel a bit queasy or you overindulge in that meal, try balancing yourself with a cup of hot or iced peppermint tea. And don't forget, pass the after-dinner mints.